veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the
What's going on, Falcon faithful? Welcome to the Coach Will Talk Sports video. I'm Coach Will, and today we're going to talk a little bit about these wide receiver room we have here, and who we think gonna make the team, and so on and so on. So, but before we start, you guys can support the brothers by subscribing, liking, and sharing the content, and I would appreciate it because every like you get helps support me. So, with that being said, let's get started today. All right. All right. All right. Question is, how many wide receivers will make the Atlanta Falcons um, squad carrying into the 2022 season? Don't know, but this is my take on everything right here. So, right here, this right here, these are the three solid guys who I think will make the team with no problem. We got Drake London, 6'5", 210-pound wide receiver out of USC. He's the first round pick, number 8 overall for the Falcons this year. So, he's already been paid, so he's going to make this team. But I think he's going to be a surprise to everybody. They think he's slow. I think he has good footwork. So, but Drake London is that guaranteed to make the roster. Next, we got Brian Edwards. We just traded for Brian this past week or so. He's a big guy too. He's, somebody who's gonna do well. He's 6'3", 215 pounds. And, he played last year in Oakland. And we traded a 7th-round pick for him, the 23 7th-round pick, for him through the Raiders. And he was a running mate of Deebo Samuels out of South Carolina. And I think he was wide receiver number 1 when he was there in South Carolina. So we're going to pretty much, put him in that, top 3 wide receivers. And after that, we got Alden Tate, 6'5", 230-pound wide receiver, who's played the last 4 years in Cincinnati. And he helped them last year, get to the Super Bowl. So, but we got these guys here who are 6'5", 6'5", and I think 6'5" also. So we got some big guys, and I don't think there's a wide receiver room in the NFL that every wide receiver is 6'5", and with good hands, big catch radius. We're gonna use that to our advantage. So, like I said, these are the 3 solid guys that I know are gonna make the team. It's Drake London, Brian Edwards, and Alden Tate. And next we have here some more guys here. This guy right here. Not sure if he's going to be a wide receiver. Not sure he's going to be a running back. So I call him the X Factor. The X Factor is he can play 2 positions. Like last year, he was one of the most productive offensive player we had last year. He had 11 touchdowns with over 1,100 plus yards receiving and rushing. Cordell Patterson, He's 6'2", 227 pounds. Like I say, he's the X factor. He can do a lot of different things. So he's a guarantee to make the team. Like I said, I'm not sure if he's gonna go running back or wide receiver. So he's just the X factor. So he's the X factor. So he's on the roster. So no matter how we look at it. Next we have, this other group that's coming up. Players with a strong chance to make the Falcons rosters. They got to work. So, like I said, we got Amade Zaccheaus, who was a spark last year for the Falcons. He had a great year last year. Although he's a 5'8", he's one of the smaller receivers that we have on the roster. He's 5'8", 193 pounds. Has good speed. Like I said, last year was his best year as a Falcon. So let's wish him. Like I said, I think he's almost a lock to make the team. I think he'd be the fourth receiver. And we also picked up another receiver, Geronimo Allison, who we brought in for a tryout, and we signed him to a deal. So Geronimo is a 6'3", 202-pound wide receiver that played most of his years with Green Bay. He didn't get all the playing time, but he was on the team. Last year he played at Detroit for 1 year, and like I said, his height, that he has decent speed. He's a veteran, so he's gonna come in. He's gonna compete if he wants to make this team. So that's the skinny on Geronimo. Next, we have this 5'9", 175-pound receiver, Jameer Bird, formerly of Chicago, speedster. I mean, you want speed, you want to run the ball around the edge. I think this kid can do it. But will he make the team? I don't know. Well, he has a good chance. So he's one of the guys that we can pretty much, I ain't gonna say lock in. He's had good years. His best year was with New England when he had 604 yards receiving. But he was drafted by Carolina. He's played in different spots. He played in Arizona, he played in New England, and he played in Chicago last year. So he's a vet, another vet that we have, who's played in 61 games in his career. So he's another vet that's on the roster. Then we have next after him, we have Cardero Hodge, formerly of Cleveland. And like I said, last year he played in Detroit also. And he's been in the league for a couple of years. He started with the Rams in 2018. He's played in about 55 games. Cardero is a 6'2", 205-pound wide receiver. So he's another big receiver that the Falcons have. So this is the 6 foot plus up -2. We got Demero and Amadeus, who are under 6 feet. And like I said, Cardero, he's gonna have to work hard to make the team. So like I said, we know we got 4, and we got the top 3, counting the X factor, in case they decide to have him at the running back spot. So, but right now, don't know. So there's 3 spots if we're going to keep 6 in this roster. not counting Cordero. So out of these 5 guys here, there are 3 more spots to make this team. If not, you may be on the practice squad. So, but the last and not least is Frank Darby, a 7th-round pick last year of Atlanta. Haven't seen much time. Like I said, I'm not sure it's from being unfamiliar with the playbook or what, or he's just a rookie, he wasn't ready. But this guy here has big play capabilities. You know, Frank's 6'1", 200 pounds. Who do have, like I said, have, you know, big capabilities. If you look at his film from college, he was the man. So what are they gonna do this next year? If he doesn't work out, there's a chance he may be cut, or he may just have to go down to the practice squad. So with all that, you know, we come out to the guys, like I said, out of these 3 may be practice squad players. Out of this group of 5, like I said, 2 may go to the practice squad. You know, we allowed 16 players on the practice squad, plus the 53-man roster. So if that happens, these guys are going to have to try to work their way to that main roster, hoping no one, you know, goes down for anything. So they need to be ready. They need to come into this training camp and compete for that spot. So but here's this last group right here. It's the possible practice squad players with a roster spot who has roster spot goals. First, we got Tayshaun James out of Central Connecticut State. He's 6'3", 210. Now watch the film of him. He's legit guy. He's like another Deebo Samuel. So this guy probably won't make the roster, but who knows? He may come in and just shut out. He's another Deebo Samuels, Cordell Patterson type person. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball, and he's not afraid of contact. So if I'm the Falcons, if he doesn't make the main roster, guaranteed put him on the practice squad. Let him sit for a year, and next year, you know, bring him back, and let's see what he can do. And next, we have Stanley Berryhill out of Arizona. This kid here is 5'9", about 190 pounds. Has good highlight film. He was one of the main receivers on the Arizona squad last year. Don't have his numbers, but he knows how to get the ball. He knows how to adjust to the football. Not the height, but he has, you know, and he makes players miss. And Stanley Berryhill, like I said, he has a chance to make this practice squad also and work his way to a roster spot. He may stay there for 1 year, 2 years, but we got a lot of guys that are on 1-year contracts. So if he shows his worth, there's a chance, you know, he may get some time. And last, we have Austin Trammell. Austin was on the squad last year. He was on the practice squad last year. He's out of Rice. This is going to be his. He has 1 year's experience. Never down. But I think he was on the practice squad last year with the Falcons. Well, actually, no, he wasn't. He was on the 90-man roster last year and was cut next to the last cut before the 53-man roster. But Austin is somebody who's trying to at least make the practice or whatever. So, but with all these wide receivers, there's depth. So there should be competition. So this whole team is all about competition. And if you're a Falcon fan, you want that competition. You don't want anybody to just say, here, this is your job. And But yeah, so let's wish these guys all the luck in the world to make this team, and want them to come out and compete. So, you know, I'm gonna put some up here. You guys subscribe and like, share the content. You know, also follow me on YouTube at youtube.com users/Mr. C Will, or follow me on Twitter at CW Sports Rant, or you can follow me on Instagram at CW Talk Sports. So, but yeah, I would like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and looking forward to seeing my next video. And I appreciate all the support I'm getting. You know, slow, but it's happening. So I'm gonna try to put more videos out. So I would like you guys to stay tuned for the next video. And like I said, it's been Coach Will Talk Sports, and I'm Coach Will again. Until next time, rise up, Falcons, and have a great